just trying to get this straightened out just a wee bit better. There we go. Welcome, everybody. So I know the camera's at a real different angle, but I'm just trying this to see how it looks and how it actually works. I like it. You can see me, plus you can see the cards a bit. So I don't think it's too bad. There we go. So let's just give this a shot for today. I have not been feeling well. As I posted in the post, I ended up in the hospital the other night. I really was sick. And I'm still not feeling that good, but I needed to come on, or wanted to come on and be here for you guys because I didn't make it on Tuesday. Or wanted to come on and be here for you. So yeah, so let me just shut the volume off on that. So, let me just see. So we're going to look for, hi, Aquileo. I am feeling a lot better. I did have something to eat today, and so far so good. So we'll see. Oh, thank you. Me versus everyone. So that is Christina. That's who that is. Hi, Christina. Thank you. Okay, so let me just pull that. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know what the issue is. They did a lot of checking. Because of my surgery, things can happen, and you have to be cautious. So, yeah. But so far, so good. They didn't find anything wrong. My blood work is okay. The CT came back okay. Just take it easy and see how it all works out, okay? So that's what I'm doing. So, Christina, whenever you're ready, my dear, you can definitely post your question. And Aquileo, you will be right after Christina, okay? Christina, and then Aquileo. I just checked PayPal, and yours was on there, okay? Thank you, Christina. I may take you up on that. So, so yeah. So I'm going to try to watch on my phone so that you actually see me, like, looking. But I may be watching on the computer as well. So you'll see me looking straight ahead too. Okay, guys? Just so you know what I'm doing. Okay, Christina, go ahead with your questions, my dear. So I guess I told you guys I had a coffee date last Sunday on my birthday. It went really good, and the guy, super, super nice. And we had a second date, and that went okay too. Okay, so let's see. Number one, things to look forward to in the next couple of months. Here we go, Christina. 6 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Cups, the Star reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm seeing so far over the next little while, okay, so I'm seeing there's a little bit of hit and miss here. So up and down kind of thing, okay? Really, really good times where you're feeling everything's coming together. And then also there's times where you're feeling like the rug is being pulled out from under you. So I think as far as work goes, it's still not where you want it to be. And I think that's where the problem kind of lies. And with everything going on, I feel like the problem area is work. Other than that, things going well. I see stability at home. I see emotional kind of up and down, but that is, again, attuned to work. So I feel like your love life is good. All that seems to be good. Your husband's doing very well. He's pretty content. Things are going well for him. I think there's a job you want, and this is not coming near fast enough for you, okay? So take your time with this. Know that it's coming. Know that there are going to be some big changes on that front. Also, you need to change something in your house to make it feel more comfortable. So if there's something that you're waiting on doing, try not to wait any longer and try to actually do it, okay? Oh, yes. So I'm going to get the donation link, guys. Sorry about that. I did not grab that. Let's see. That's not it. All these things I have to remember. Here it is. All right. So we're going to copy. And I'm going to pin it. Okay, so the donation link is pinned. Okay, guys? So, yeah. Will the job opportunity still come, and when do you start? Yes, it's going to still come. I did say that, and it's still coming for you, okay? So let's see when, and when you will start, okay? So I want to see both, because, you know, the opportunity could be there and just kind of lingering and not really happen for a bit. So let's see when this is actually going to happen. Okay, there is a job opportunity. It's coming by the end of this month, okay? So I do see it by the end of the month. You're not going to start right away, so you're starting in 3. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months after that. Probably around the 3-week mark after you get the job. So there's going to be a job come up in September. It might take a couple of weeks for you to kind of get the job, for that to, you know, interview to happen, all that kind of stuff, right? So look for that to take a couple of weeks anyway, 2 to 3 weeks, and then another 3 weeks before you start. So you're looking around 5 to 6 weeks, okay, before you actually start once you get the job. Now, I know it's early September, but I do see it happening in September. So look forward to that, okay? And when this happens, you're going to feel like you can finally let go. And you can finally let go of the other job that you've been hanging on to, and you don't have to do that anymore, okay? So look forward to that, and I think it's going to be big for you. And I think it's going to open up a new avenue for you to kind of look at and feel good about, okay? So yeah, so that's really good. So one more question for you, Christina. Thank you, Elaine. I have your super chat, and I'm marking you down right now. Okay, my dear? Awesome. All right. So, so you will, Elaine, you will be after Aquileo, okay? Hi, C. McKissick. Nice to see you, my dear. So I'm really sorry I didn't make it on Tuesday. Like I said, I was very ill. Still not 100%, but much, much better. I actually even went to the rec center today. I worked out, but I mean, I paid for it on the way home, but I'm doing okay. So I'm going to have a little nap after this, maybe for half an hour, lay down for half an hour, and then try to have something to eat, and then, yeah, see how that goes. Everything else is wonderful. Yeah, it seems that way. Okay, so, okay, so Christina, let's see. A general happy for the future of that job. Okay. So we have the King of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the Empress, Knight of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. You know, I just feel you got to just let it happen, okay? You don't want to be dwelling, because this is all going to take time. It's all going to take a couple of months, okay? You're going to drive yourself crazy in the meantime. So I know you want it to happen fast. And this is, you know, with the 8 of Wands here and the King of Wands, and, you know, you really would like this just to happen like overnight. It's not going to, okay? So just relax. Just know it's coming. Do a good job where you are. You always do. Take pride in your work. Don't lose focus on where you are and what you're doing, okay? Concentrate on that right now. Stay in the moment. Really important you to stay in the moment, okay? And then once that is kind of once you start getting somewhere and you get the job and the interview happens and that, then you can start thinking about that. I don't want you to go too far ahead. Once you go too far ahead, you're going to lose sight, and then your focus is not on today and you're not enjoying your life. You know, anything can happen anytime. You want to make sure you're enjoying each day. So that's what I want you to do, okay? So make sure you're living for each day. Brush up on some skills. So there's some skills you need to brush up on. And I don't even think it has much to do with the job necessarily, but it's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, and it feels like you're writing when you're using these skills, okay? So whatever this is, maybe it's just a hobby, maybe it is journaling that you haven't done, and maybe that's where you can start expressing some things that are kind of driving you a little bit crazy and bring you back to focusing on the moment, okay? Try that, okay, Christina? This is all going to be very, very good. Just allow yourself to love yourself through it and enjoy your family in the meantime, and try not to get too far ahead of yourself, okay? That's what I think you need to do. Thank you, my dear. Yeah, I think it's a good idea too, right? Oh, I joined the rec center, Elaine. So yeah, so I definitely enjoyed the rec. I joined the rec center. So today I went and I did. I go to the gym there, and today I got there on time to do the aquafit. So there's lots of ladies in the aquafit, and there was a couple of men. So yeah, so that'll be nice. And people were really friendly and, you know, asked me questions. And so this might be a really nice bunch of people to get to know. And they all seemed like they were senior age, okay? So my age and more. So yeah, so that was really good. Okay, so Aquileo. I will tell you about my date, Elaine. Yeah. Okay. Question 1. I was just at an event with a group. I wanted to stay out a little longer, but people rushed home. Was there any love interest towards you at the event? Okay. Yeah, aqua fitness, it was good. I've never done it before here, and it's been a long time since I tried anything like that, so that was good. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and 8 of Cups. Okay, I'm going to say love interest there. I'm going to say no, not really, okay? So I don't see any kind of love interest from the people there. Now, I'm not saying people didn't like you and people didn't find you interesting, but romantic, I don't see the romantic interest as of yet. Doesn't mean it can't come, okay? And often people hold back so much that it doesn't show up right away either. So that's a possibility as well, right? I do feel like there was interest in getting to know you intellectually. So I see that interest in conversing with you, figuring out who you are, what you're all about. So maybe that curiosity is what I see, not necessarily the romanticized part of it as of yet. Doesn't mean it won't come though, okay? There was somebody there that you really did not bond with at all, or didn't kind of mesh with at all. Stay away from that person, okay? If you think about it, you'll know who it is. They were very They had an opinion about everything. They had something to say about everything. They were just not a nice person. You know, I just feel like they were just very negative and very, yeah, I just didn't like them. Stay away from them, okay? This is not the type of person you want to waste your time on for any reason, okay? A man? I don't know if it was a man. Let me just see. Yep, it was a man. Okay? So yeah, definitely a man. So whoever this was, you don't want to waste your time on them. And maybe you didn't even really notice too much this time, but you will. Okay? If you do this event again and this person is there, you will notice. And I just think they are not worth your energy. Okay? So if anybody does show an interest and get a hold of you now, just be careful. Excuse me, I don't like this person. I just think they have a lot of emotional turmoil within themselves, okay? And they're not very healthy. So that's what I see there, Aquileo. You know who that is? Yeah, always something negative to say, right? Okay. I would like to hear something positive coming towards you soon. Oh, geez. Just threw the cards on the floor. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I have been digging deep to try to get out for a daily walk and trying to be your own best friend. I pray to the archangels. All right. Well, you know, it's wonderful to be your own best friend, but you've got to get involved in things that involve other people in order to make friends, okay? You need to start hanging out with people your age and start getting involved with people your age. What can you join? Where can you go? All right? Very important. So let's see what I see here. So we have the Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the King of Cups. So I definitely see some kind of stress, anxiety, unhappiness around you, just discontent. So I see a bunch of discontent here, but I see an opportunity to change it. I do think that there is something out there that would help bring some balance into your life. Something practical that you can do. Maybe it's volunteering somewhere. Maybe it's something like that. I just feel like this kind of discontent that you have is bringing you down. In order for that to change, you got to get involved. So this getting involved means something to do with something you're passionate about. So what are you passionate about? Start getting involved, okay? Where can you offer your services? I don't know, maybe a big sister. Maybe that would work for you. And then get involved with the big sisters, and then you get involved with a little girl, and then you can get involved with the big sister events, and then you meet more women that are doing what you do. And I think that is something that you could get behind. So something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but something like that is what I'm seeing for you, okay? I just feel that whatever you're doing right now, you're going in circles and nothing is changing. Does that make sense for you? So I just want you to make sure you're doing something different, okay? Keep trying different things till you find something that sticks, okay? So thank you, my dear. Travel to a few places, but I would like to talk and meet people more often. Yeah, so get out there, join some groups, try meetups. So meetups.com, look for things in your city or close by you and see what you can find. And some of them are in person. Maybe there's a book club, maybe there's a travel club, maybe there could be anything. Reach out, okay? You've never heard of them? Yeah, try it. So it's meetup I'm not sure if it has an S on the end or not, but it's meetup.com, okay? And I know it's worldwide, so it's got to be where you are. If not, there will be something similar, okay? So try that, my dear. And I think that would really, really help you in a big way. Okay, Aquileo? You are so welcome, my dear. Hi, Mercury in Leo Lady. I'm good today. Hi, Coco. Nice to see you. Trying a different angle here. So let me know what you guys think, if you like it or not. Let me know what you think of it, okay? And question 3, Aquileo. Message for new love, interested, or what I see coming towards you. All right. That didn't work very good. My hair looks super. Oh, thank you, Aquileo. You know, my hair is so thin now since I've had the surgery. I'm still losing hair, and I'm going bald in the back. Like, I've got a couple of bald spots. It really scares me. But I may end up having to get a topper very, very soon, or a wig or something, right? But what can you do? The price you pay, right? Well, I don't absorb nutrients the way I used to. So vitamins and minerals and nutrients in that, because I had the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, I don't absorb them in the same way. And I must be missing something. And yeah, some people lose hair because of it, and I'm one of those people. It usually stops after about a year, but I'm going on 2 years in December, and I still lose quite a bit of hair. Okay, so Faru, thank you very much, my dear. Okay, so Aquileo, let's have a look, okay? Did I do that? No, I did not. All righty, see what's coming. All right. Well, I feel like things are going to change for you, okay? So there's a big change coming in about 4 weeks. So I'm going to say 4 weeks. I don't think it's 4 months. I think it's 4 weeks. This change is going to spark something fun, something exciting. You know, you're going to start getting out there. You're going to start meeting people. There's one person in particular that's going to add some balance to your life and kind of give you an idea that love is ready. So love is ready and ready for you to develop, okay? So that is happening very, very soon. Follow your passion. So get out there, enjoying your passion, getting involved in something. That's where you're going to meet somebody, okay? So you're definitely meet somebody doing something that you love, something that's important to you, something that matters to you, okay? Don't worry about things not working. Get that out of your head, okay? So just think about how things can work, okay? And I feel like this is going to bring you the stability that you want, the love that you want, and I think it's going to just open this up for you, wide open. You should have met this person already. I really do believe that this person is around you, and you just haven't connected yet. So find something that you love and go for it, okay? Really, really important, all right? So there you go, Aquileo. Just know that this is going to take about a month, all right? From start to finish. So I'm going to say you're going to meet somebody and you're going to fall in love and then fall in love with you. So when it happens, it's going to happen quickly, but yeah. So your aunt loses hair. As you get older, we do lose hair. So that is not uncommon for you to have thinning hair as you get older. But mine is even more so than just regular thinning hair, right? So, but that's due to the gastric bypass surgery. So yeah. Okay, so Elaine, you are up, and Pharaoh, you will be after Elaine. Let me just check. I'm just gonna check PayPal, okay? Just give it a check here and see. Thank you, my dear. You donated for 2. I wrote you down. I just want to just double check that, and I'm going to read for Elaine now. And then you will be after Elaine, okay? Yep. Oh, and C. McKissick, you as well. You sent 2 payments, C. McKissick. Not sure if you meant to do that. So yeah, so there you go, my dear. That's okay, Elaine. So we have Elaine, then Faru, and then C. McKissick, okay? Elaine, let me just get back to your super chat so I can see your questions. Here we go. Crystal ball for in-depth reading. Absolutely. All right, so let's have a look. Okay, show me messages for Elaine. You know what I want to do before I do that? I'm just going to light my candle. It's not, you know, if I forget to light the candle, I don't find it so much of a thing. But when I'm reading the crystal ball and I don't have a candle lit, it really throws me off. So I don't know why. Just me. So yeah. Okay, so show me messages for Elaine. Lots of energy, Elaine. Very, very good right now. Okay, so I do see a lot of energy right here, so I like it. Okay, so I think what's going to happen in the next little while is prosperity. So there looks like an opportunity for you to make some money, and it's not a lot of money, but it's consistent for a little bit. Okay, so you're making a little bit of extra money. You're enjoying that. And you're feeling pretty confident about yourself, okay? So whatever you're doing or whatever you're going to be doing shortly is giving you a little bit more confidence, okay? I think fall, I think you enjoy fall. So I don't know where you live, but it feels to me like you get a fall season. And it feels to me like you really enjoy that. Or maybe you just enjoy the pictures of it, whatever. But I think you enjoy fall. And I think that it matters to you. And I think it makes you feel good. Oh, you do live around here, Elaine. I do know that. So yeah, so I think fall is really important to you. I think it inspires you and picks you and gives you that creativity, okay? So absolutely enjoy that. If you have an opportunity, go for a drive and really enjoy the colors, okay? The letter V is going to be very important for you over the next couple of weeks, okay, Elaine? So pay attention to that. I don't know if it's a proper name or not. The letter V is hard to tell if it's a capital or not, okay? So yeah, but that is going to be very important for you. Okay, so your second question. For a love reading with cards, ready to date an Uber guy. Looks cute today, want to know people, but hesitant. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's all about this Uber guy. Okay, so show me messages about this Uber guy for Elaine. All right, Elaine, let's see here. And I know I'm going to throw a couple of cards down, so no worries, okay? I like him. Okay, I like him. There's a lot more to him than what meets the eye, okay? So you haven't scratched the surface on getting to know this person yet. I find him very interesting. He's got a lot of passion in him. He's very, very passionate, and he loves music. So there's something about the music for him as well. He definitely loves music. Yeah, super, super passionate. He is doing things that he enjoys other than the Uber driving, okay? So there's something else that he does that he really enjoys that he's very, very good at. He's a happy-go-lucky kind of person, and I think he's got his shit together. So whatever he's doing besides this Uber stuff, it makes him very happy. And I feel like he's he's got a full life. Like it's just, yeah, it's funny. He's definitely has a full life. I really like him. I think if you decided that you wanted to get to know him better, that would not be a bad thing. And I think it would be reciprocated, okay? So I think he would like to get to know you better as well, okay? No wonder he's drawn to you. Yeah, exactly, right? That creativity part, you know, with you being an artist, and I don't know what he does, but he's very, very creative. Okay, and your last question. Do I see any good news coming for you? Okay. Let me just see. Any good news coming for Elaine? All right. Hi, Virgo Mama. I'll mark you down for your yes or no. Okay, Virgo Mama? Virgo Mama is a subscriber, so she is a member, and she gets a free yes or no question. Okay, guys? So, just so you know. So, any good news for you? Okay, my dear, let's see. See what's going on. Oh. Something that's been very difficult, I think you're going to finally deal with. And it's going to be removed from your life. So whatever this is, whether you've had some hang-ups about something or whatever this is, it's going to be gone from your life very, very soon, okay? And I feel like that is going to open up doors for you to allow you to do more things. So this love for you is going to build, and it's going to give you strength, and it's going to give you the things that you want, okay? So look forward to that, okay, my dear? If somebody isn't treating you right, you need to get rid of them. You need to maybe not eliminate them 100% if you can't do that comfortably, but you need to stop trying to get them to like you. Stop trying to get them to accept you as you are. You are as you are, and that's all there is to it, okay? So I don't want you going outside yourself, and I want you to make sure that you are doing everything you need to do just to look after yourself. And the people that will come into your life, you will want in your life, and they'll either be helpful or not. And the ones that aren't, don't keep them in your life. You know, even if they're close to you, you can keep them at arm's length. You don't have to do that. Okay, my dear? So I feel it's good to know your strengths. It's good to know that you have a lot going for you right now. I see love coming. I see good things coming for you. But don't let people take advantage of you, okay? Keep your hands that way. Like, keep it out of your realm, okay? If they're not working for you, then keep it out. Okay? So, yeah, absolutely. All right. So, Faru, let me just see. Go ahead and post your question. Absolutely, Aquileo, right? Okay, so let me just check. Yeah, there's no question on PayPal. So go ahead and post your question. There we are. You met up with AK tonight. His feelings, thoughts after you met. Okay, so you already met with them. Absolutely, Kay. Go ahead, my dear. It's because my table is short on this end here, so I'm dropping the cards. Yes, C. McKissick, I've got your donations. You are right after Faru, okay? So you're next. She has one question, and then you're up. Two questions, and then you're up, okay? King of Swords, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so, his feelings and thoughts. He mixed feelings, definitely mixed feelings, definitely cares about you. So there is romantic feelings there, okay? There's romantic feelings, but there's also living in his head, okay? So thinking too much about you, about the situation, about this and that and the other thing. There's just too much thought going into it, okay? And not allowing just for things to be as they are. I do like it. I do feel like there could be balance here. I feel like there is some troubles that have been resolved or that are resolving. Just don't push it, okay? Give it the time it needs to resolve these things and to deal with these things. I believe they're going to be resolved within 3. So 3 days, 3 weeks, something like that, okay? But they need to be talked about. They can't be just swept under the carpet. So whatever is kind of lingering, make sure you talk about that, okay? And I feel like if you're bored, if there's things not going together properly, if you're worried about something, make sure you bring it up, all right? And that's the only way that this is going to work. He cares about you. He wants something with you. A little bit afraid to talk to you, but that's what needs to happen, okay? That honest talk, not just the fluff. So that's where it needs to go, okay? AK's next. Actions toward you. Absolutely, my dear. Whew. Now I'm hot. I get so hot sometimes reading for you guys. But I can't put my air on because it's too noisy, and I didn't bring the fan in. I should have. Whew, I may have to go get it. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so definite action here, okay? So there's definite action that he's going to take. So I see you're going to hear something very soon. Within a day, probably, you're going to hear something. They want to do something. They want to do something fun. They want to do something exciting. So I feel like this is not just your average kind of let's go get something to eat kind of thing. This is more intense, okay? So it's more deep, it's more intense, it's more fun, it's more passionate, something like that, okay? And I think you're going to be very pleasantly surprised, and I think you will want to do this, okay? So this is something that I feel is important for you, and I feel you're going to be very, very happy with it. So whatever this is, allow it to kind of grow. So if he suggests you do something, how can you add to that to bring more fun into it, right? So if he suggests, let's go for a walk down by the water, well, how can you add something that you're passionate about to bring to it? So maybe bring binoculars or bring a little, bring some, I don't know, like you know how you can get questions online about what to ask a date or whatever it is. You know, maybe you can print off 20 questions and you guys do 20 questions while you're walking around talking. You know, bring something to add to it, okay? Something that you want to know about, you want to bring that to add to it and find it in a creative way. This is going to be good. This is going to be fun. And I believe it's going to happen very, very soon. You should hear soon from him, okay? So this is good. I really think you're going to be happy, okay? Elaine, thank you very much. I got your super chat. You will be after Virgo Mama, okay? So now we have C. McKissick, you are up, my dear. So go ahead, C. McKissick, post your question. You still there? So we have, and then we have Aquileo as well for 3 more. Okay, so we are at C. McKissick right now, and then we have Virgo Mama, a yes or no, and then we have Elaine, and then we have Aquileo. Okay, guys? So that's where we are. So first and foremost today, you celebrated your 7 years happily single life, self-love, and peace. I took myself out to eat and drink, okay? I thought you were in a relationship, C. McKissick. I got it, Kay. Oh, sorry, my dear, where is it? Yes, you are on after Aquileo. You come up after Aquileo, K, for 1. Sorry, my dear. I see it there. I just didn't say it. Sorry. Okay, in-depth reading on you guys, I feel is grown closer since last night even more. Okay, yeah, because I thought you were in a relationship. So we have the 10 of Cups, definitely growing closer, okay? We have the Magician, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups reversed, 6 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So I see lots of emotion coming around, okay? And I see lots of finding yourself. So you guys are finding yourselves with each other. So you're finding out how to communicate together. That's really, really important that you learn that skill, okay? That you learn it without judgment. You want to learn to communicate without the judgment. Because I feel like sometimes there's too much judgment in what people say and it becomes misinterpreted. So just be careful that if you misunderstand something he says, or if he misunderstands something you say, take your time to explain yourself, okay? You want to make sure that whenever you're communicating something that you're saying it from your heart and you're talking your truth, okay? Don't try to sound good. You want to sound real and you want it to sound honest, okay? I feel like this relationship can go places, absolutely, for sure. We have the 10 of Cups here, and this is emotional bliss, okay? So just keep working on this. And you don't want to go backwards. You want to watch for red flags. You don't want to let the past come into it. Don't bring up your exes and start talking about that too much either, okay? And if they do, put a stop to it. It's okay to reference, but you don't want to dwell, okay? So make sure that that's not happening. But I see it going well. Good, 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 good. Okay, go ahead, C. McKissick, you're up. No problem, Kay. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, Coco. Yeah, I have my handy dandy list here, and you are on it. So we're using the Mermaid Tarot today, so. Yeah, waiting for C. McKissick. Oh, jeez. Yes, he's probably typing. There we go. You haven't heard anything back from Ebony at Elysian Apartments. Will she reach out soon? And did you get the job? Okay. So you have not heard back. All right. Let's see here. We have the Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, you'll get the job, okay? Just be patient. And I think sometimes that's the hardest thing to do is just wait, right? There's been a delay of some kind. So there was something going on in one of their lives or their personal life or something. And I feel like that kind of put things on the back burner for a minute, but it's going to come around for you. You should hear something within 3. So today is what day? Today's Wednesday, Thursday. So early next week, so Monday or Tuesday, okay? You're going to hear something. I don't want to say the weekend because usually when it comes to business, we talk business days. So probably you'll hear something by Tuesday, okay? So yes, and I do see you getting the job. I see you being very happy with it. And I see that you will celebrate. So yeah, so this looks really, really good. So look forward to this, okay, C. McKissick? No problem here at all right? So yeah, just don't worry. It's going to come, all right? Oh my God, you applied in August. They just got to you. Yeah, I think you do too, my dear. In-depth general, I want to look into soon. Anything exciting should you expect the rest of the month? Okay, and okay, crystal ball and cards. Alrighty, so let's grab this crystal ball and put a couple of cards around it. 10 of Swords reversed, 4 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like some kind of problem or kind of issue that you've had recently or in the little past is coming to a close, okay? Stress being relieved. And I think also the stress is going to be relieved because the job comes, okay? So look forward to that. Show me some messages for C. McKissick. All right. I also feel there's stability coming as far as doing something adventurous, something fun, okay? So there's something coming for that as well to give you a little bit of a perk. So it's kind of like giving you a step up. So maybe you're going to just find yourself in this situation where you're really enjoying your music or something like that, okay? So something's going to happen. It's going to give you that little kind of a push, and you're going to just endeavor in something that you absolutely love. And even if it's for an evening, it's going to pick up your spirits. It's going to make you feel good, and it's going to reclaim that love you have. Don't get hung up on asking too many questions right now about your relationship or about anything else, okay? The less you know, the better. And I know that's hard, and I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but for you right now, this is what the cards are telling me to tell you. The less you know, the better. You don't want to get caught up. You don't want to get kind of involved with too much crap. You just want to just enjoy each day for the moment, okay? And the less you get involved with things, the better, okay? You're going to be making a decision very soon as well. So there's going to be an option that you have to pick from 2 things. Now, I don't know what this is about, so I'm not sure what this is about. It could be as simple as deciding where to go to eat, and it could be as complicated as maybe being given another job opportunity, and you'll have to decide between the 2. So I'm not sure what it is, but there will be a choice that you need to make, and it's important. Okay, so it's just important for joy, not important for life. Okay, does that make sense for you, my dear? What else do I see here? It's like I feel like you're going to be exploring soon. So whatever you're exploring, you're going to want a solution to what you're exploring, okay? And one is going to come to you flat out. Trust your intuition, okay? So if you don't know an answer to something, go for a walk, relax, do some deep breathing, and just try to put it out of your mind. And then when you come back around, ask yourself a question about it, and that'll be your answer, your first thought, okay? So try that, because I'm seeing you're going to have a resolution, okay? And it's going to be important for you. And I want you to know this relationship's not going to be all good. There's going to be ups and downs, okay? And I think part of you learning to grow is learning how to deal with ups and downs of a relationship. You tend to run as soon as things don't go the way you like them. So make sure you're not running away. Make sure you're taking your time with it. If there's a misunderstanding, there's a complication, whatever it is, stick around long enough to figure it out, okay? And then decide if you want to run. All right. So there you go, my dear. Thank you. Yes, Coco is such a fantastic mod, right? Yes, thank you, Coco. I will. Just not caught up yet. So yeah, let me check it, and then we'll know where we are, okay? Okay, so Dupree, is your initial MH? So I got a donation from an MH. I assume that's you, because that's the only donation that's there. And that's for one question. You will be after K, okay? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you'll be after K, all right? So just listen for K to be done, and then you'll be up, all right, my dear? So now we are at Virgo Mama. Go ahead with your yes or no question. So Virgo Mama is a member of Northstar Tarot, and she gets a free yes or no question with every live stream I do. And you can become a member for as little as $3.99 per month, and that's Canadian dollars, okay? You just have to wait, Dupree. We're not ready for you yet, okay? There's other people ahead of you. Virgo Mama, your yes or no question. There it is. I feel it. I feel it coming. Is money coming your way? All right, let's have a look. This is her free yes or no question. Okay, guys? So we have the Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords reversed, King of Wands, the Sun, Ace of Cups. I'm going to say absolutely, and it is coming within a month, okay? So there's your answer, my dear. That's awesome. Okay, so Aquileo, you are up for 3. So we have Aquileo for 3, K for 1, and then Dupree for 1, okay? So question 1, you shared a copy of your file with D, Mail, in the office yesterday to try and enhance your communication. I hope his gesture brings a better understanding. You hope this gesture brings a better understanding between us and the work you do. Okay. You super chatted, Elaine? Okay. Yes, you did. You're after Virgo Mama. You should have been next. I'm sorry, Elaine. I'll get you right after Aquileo, okay? Sorry, my dear. You're written down here. I just missed you. Okay, so let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see. So we have the 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed, and the King of Swords. Absolutely. I think this helped tremendously, okay? So I think this was a really good idea. I think it was building for you guys, building for him especially, and I really think it's going to improve that kind of communication, okay? It's going to improve their interaction between the two of you and knowing how to communicate to each other. Absolutely, you did the right thing. So give yourself a little pat on the back. You're going to see a difference within 3. So it might be 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever the case may be, you'll see a difference in 3. Okay? So your next question. Yeah, that's good. Your next question, Aquileo. I'll finish Aquileo, Elaine, and then I'll get to you, okay? For some reason, I missed it on the paper. He never gives you time, yeah. Funny, eh? She has 2 questions, Elaine. Okay, go ahead. And then you'll have 2. Okay, Elaine? Okay. Question 2. Why am I feeling stuck at this moment, even though I have lots of plans to look forward to and you're living peacefully? I'm feeling stuck in love, but am I really stuck? Any insight appreciated? Okay. You know, sometimes we're just disappointed with the way life is going, right? And we do feel stuck. And that's not unusual and not bad, okay? So we have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself, okay? We have the 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and Page of Swords. So the problem is that everything that you're doing right now, you're trying to make logic sense of it, okay? Anything that happens, you're trying to make it logical, and you're trying to figure out things practically, how to fix things. Try leading with your heart. Try doing something heartfelt. Put yourself out there where you could possibly get hurt. You know, be more vulnerable. So do something that allows you to be more vulnerable, to put yourself out there to be more vulnerable, to maybe even get hurt, okay? So don't be afraid to allow yourself to do that, okay? To get that kind of risk, to take a risk. And you got the brains behind it. You've got the kind of practical parts and how they could all work out and how all these things can interact. Now take an emotional chance. So now put yourself out there and put yourself in a vulnerable position where you actually talk to somebody and ask for what you want from them and not work related, okay? And see what happens, okay? So yeah, so I think that will help teach you more about where you've come and how far you've come, okay? Because you have come leaps and bounds, my dear. All right. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you, my dear. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Aquileo. Okay. Is it the right time to put a push to get someone to come over and rent a room in your house? Or wait till January? I finally made a home. I worry if I bring a stranger in, it may unsettle you. Okay, let's have a look. Exactly. You can listen to this again, right? So you guys know that. There's a replay, right? So 6 of Cups, the Moon. 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. First of all, I see it being a very good thing for you to rent a room. Okay, that is no question, it's a good idea. Maybe now is not the right time, because I also see that emotionally, you're not ready. Emotionally, you need to just believe in what you have established, believe in what you've grown, and be comfortable with your home the way it is. Okay, I think you're finally getting comfortable. You're finally figuring things out. And you haven't been there that long. So I'd wait till January. I really would. If you feel you have to do it before then, go ahead. I don't think it'll mess things up. But I just think if you give yourself some time to enjoy your place on your own, I think it'll help, okay? And I think you can just kind of just enjoy it for a couple of months. Get through the Christmas season and then do that, okay? That's what I think. Yes, trust your gut, absolutely. It is. It's a very emotional process, right? We're emotional beings. Like, if you think about it, water is about emotion, right? So in tarot, water is the cup sign, and it's about emotion, right? And as human beings, we're what? We're 85% water or something? We are. We're emotional beings, you know? And that's just who we are. So there you go, my dear. So thank you. Okay, so I think that was all for Aqua Leo. I think I did the 3 questions for her. So Elaine, let me go up and get your questions. Let me just go to your first super chat there. Let's see. Okay. What sign and years of age will I meet this guy? I want to get to know them, not immediately fall in love, but slowly and time. Okay. You know, sometimes I feel, Elaine, just by reading your question, that you're afraid. You know, you're afraid that something good can possibly happen and that it's going to throw you off. So I think that's part of what happens with you. Let's have a look, okay? So we have the Fool, the Strength card, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, there's new opportunity coming for you very, very soon, okay? And I don't think it's going to take that long, a month, maybe 2. So this opportunity is great, and I think it is about love, and I think it's fantastic. I think this person is very genuine, very sweet, very charming, very, very loving. And the one thing I'm going to say is that you will definitely be at risk at sabotaging if you don't allow things to just happen. If you try to hold things back, if you try not to show emotion, if you try not to feel the way you feel about the person, try not to allow the person to feel the way they feel about you. If you keep trying not to, you're going to push it away and you will sabotage it. So you want to be extremely careful. Okay, Elaine? So there you go, my dear. Use caution there because you will sabotage. Okay, so your second question. Why are you feeling brain fog or disconnected right now? Alrighty, let's have a look at that one. Why are you feeling brain fog or disconnected right now? So we have the Magician, the 7 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Star reversed, and the Knight of Wands. So I think there's influences around you, okay? And I think this is why. So there are some influences around you that really play on you big time, okay? It could be people in your community, people that you talk to about your work, stuff, those types of people, okay? Other creatives. So they're either sparking you or they're putting your spark out. So, and it could be that they're putting your spark out. That is how I feel, okay? So I think that is causing the brain fog, is the confusion. So you're thinking one thing, you share it, you get a funny answer back. Or you try to do something and you share it and you get a funny answer back. It just feels like somebody's not on your side. It feels like somebody is just pushing you in the opposite direction than where you want to go. You have to decide not to believe everybody else. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust yourself. Trust what you believe and go for it. It could be medical, but what I'm seeing as far as medical goes is just anxiety, stress, that kind of mental health thing, okay? Nothing, could be a lack of sleep that goes with that kind of thing, which can give you brain fog for sure, okay? So that, absolutely. But definitely it's more about the people that you're surrounding yourself with, okay? So if your sleep is off, and you're not sleeping well, or if you're not eating well, something about your routine is off, maybe you need to see somebody and get that fixed, okay? Lack of sleep, yeah, that would do it for sure, all right? And what that does is cause brain fog, and then you don't make good choices, okay? So yeah, so that could be where you're not making good choices because you feel like you don't know how. So you're listening to the wrong people. Just be careful there, okay, Elaine? Thank you, my dear. Okay, so next we have K. K, you are up for 1. So we have K for 1. Absolutely, right? There's lots, Elaine. Try journaling. Try writing things down that's in your brain. Get it out of your head and on paper. And then you can just look at it, all right? Okay, so Kay, starting to get into a healthy routine. How will I appear to others once your body goes through the transformation I am trying to achieve? Curious on how you'll appear. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what the cards say, Kay. I just want to go here. Okay. So we have Strength, Ace of Wands, the Tower, Knight of Cups reversed, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. First of all, this is not going to be easy, this transformation, okay? Definitely not easy, and it never is. So don't get discouraged, all right? That's the first thing I want to say is keep your spirits high. Excuse me. I hope the way that you are trying to become healthier and implement good things in your life is by doing things that you'd like to do. You got to find a routine that works for you, that adds that passion to you. There's something missing out of your routine that you need to add. And it's, I know you're talking about your body, but it's a whole body, mind, spirit, okay? And if you're missing a component, it's never going to feel right. You need to get body, mind, spirit, and make sure that you're working on all 3. I think you'll be very happy with your body if you can stay focused. You won't stay focused if you don't have, or if you're not making room for body, mind, spirit, okay? You have to bring all 3 into it, or you're not going to reach your goal, all right? You will give up, and I don't want to see you do that. So body, mind, spirit, get this routine going, get this healthy kind of lifestyle kind of living, And you want to make sure that you're thinking it as a lifestyle change, not a diet, not a workout plan. It's a lifestyle change. This is how you want to live your life. So start thinking about that. I think you will be very happy. I think it will be very, very noticeable, especially to peers. So I think your peers, I think other women around you will really notice a big difference. But it's going to take about 9. So either 9 weeks or 9 months for this change to be very noticeable to other people, okay? Where they start commenting on it and stuff like that. So good for you, my dear. Great. That's fantastic. Awesome, Aquileo. Love to have you. Okay, so Dupree, you are up, my dear. Please post your question. Okay, did you? Yeah, just one. Okay. Let me just log in. Hi, Mercury in Leo lady. I did say hi to you, I think. If I didn't say it out loud, I meant to. I was thinking it anyway. A while ago. Okay. Question, a general reading or what's coming that you need to be aware of? Absolutely, my dear. Let's have a look at that, okay? Okay, so I am going to just cut these cards just a little bit different here. All right, so here we go. So we have the Empress, 4 of Cups, the Sun, I like that, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and King of Swords. First of all, are you in a relationship, my dear? That's the first thing I want to ask you, because if you're not, you are falling in love soon, okay? Love is coming for you. I want you to be able to celebrate it, enjoy it, soak it all in, just gather it all up and just bask in it, because it's going to be wonderful, okay? I don't know how long it's going to last, but it is definitely going to last a while. You are going to be emanated. You're going to feel on top of the world. It is coming very, very soon. I'm going to say it's coming maybe 4 to 6 weeks, okay? There's love coming for you. This person is strong, is smart, very intelligent, can be a little bit of push, like pushy, right? Have a little bit of an ego as well. But they are a nice person. That's just the way they come off, okay? I don't think they mean anything by it. They're just sure of themselves, and they come across as maybe a little arrogant. But I don't think that that's it. I really like this person. I think you're going to fall big for them. And I think this is going to be wonderful. Look forward to this, okay? I haven't seen cards like this in a while for new love. And this is really, really hopeful for you. And it's really going to be something unique, comfortable, and fulfilling, okay? In many ways. So look forward to that, my dear. That's happening soon. I don't think it's self-love, because I'm getting it coming from an outside source as far as a male goes. So I don't even know if you're, I think you're a female. So by the name that's on PayPal. So yeah, so I do think it's a male or a male energy person. So I don't think it is yourself. I don't see yourself as that much like self-love. You're not there yet, okay? You're working on self-love, but you have not obtained that yet. This is another step to that, but it's a relationship. And I think with that relationship, you learn more and more about yourself. The more you learn about yourself, the more you can love yourself, right? So yeah, it all works together, but that's what I think it is, okay? You are female, yeah. I thought so by the name that comes up on PayPal. Yeah. And, but I think this is a male that's coming into your life. And I think it's a very, very strong male, okay? That's why I don't think it's you. And not that I'm not saying you're strong. I just don't see you as this type of person that I'm seeing in the cards, okay? Yes, it could be fatherly love. Absolutely. Yeah, it could be. And it could be healing old wounds, where if you had a problem with that, it could be healing old wounds from that, right? Yes, it absolutely could be that. And maybe that's why it's showing such a positive thing. And that there's celebration and joy. You walk away from that with feeling love. So maybe it is self-love where you walk away from that feeling that self-love, right? Absolutely could be, okay? So I'd have to do more readings or more cards and do a more in-depth reading to figure out exactly what that all is, okay? So now I'm going to read for Coco. Coco is the only moderator here, I believe. So thank you, my dear, for being here. So go ahead, Coco, post your question. And then after that, Coco, if you want to ask any of the questions that you have still that you've paid for, we can do that. And then you can close the stream. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way it went. We've been on here for over an hour, so I'm ready to close anytime. Okay, so go ahead, Coco. You can close the stream. What is next for you this week that you're not expecting? So Wheel of Fortune reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Page of Swords, and Justice. Okay. So I believe there's a proposal coming for you, okay? Now, I don't know if it's a marriage proposal or a proposal to move in together, but it is a proposal, okay? So they're going to sit you down and come to you and say, I want this to happen. This is how I want this to happen, and I want it to happen by this time. And I believe they're talking by November 1st, okay? So I believe something's going to happen by November 1st to push you in your relationship to a next level, okay? This is really good. This is positive. This is exciting. And it's balanced. It's fair. It feels comfortable. It feels like this is what you want. So whatever they propose, if you're not feeling that it's what you want, don't agree with it, okay? But I think you will be very, very happy. And I think you will just jump at it. So do you want to use any of yours, your 4 left? I think you have 4 questions left, Coco. So if you want to use any of your questions, you certainly can. Absolutely. Yeah, we're on the same page. So yes, you can use one of yours. And then I'll put down you have 3 left. Perfect. It seems if I write it down, I remember it easier, right? Then if anybody wants an oracle card, I have these ones. De Luna Answers Oracle cards. Oops, this way. So I'll just, I'll pull these for anybody that wants one after, okay? And they're just, there's no book or nothing. They're just what they say. Crystal ball and cards. Absolutely. So you want a general, Coco? I did enjoy my birthday. Yes, it was very good. I had a really good birthday. I had a really good time. Yeah, it was okay. No problem at all. Okay, so we have the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. So somebody's going to be raining on your parade, okay? So I do see someone's going to try to cause some problems for you, okay? There's a change coming for you and you're not going to be too happy with it, all right? Show me messages for Coco. Okay, let's see. Okay, I feel like you're not going to be too happy when this person kind of gives you kind of an ultimatum, okay? I don't know who it is, but I see it's an ultimatum being given to you. It's not your partner, okay? It's somebody else. And I believe they're just trying to cause trouble for you. They're just trying to make you uncomfortable. They're just trying to kind of hassle you. So probably your ex is who I'm guessing it probably is, or your mother. So it's your ex or your mother, okay? And I feel like it's always about them. It's never about you. And it's always about what they want from you, not what you can do or not do or anything like that. It's always about them. And you got to not let that interfere, okay? Don't let them get to you. What I see here is trust your intuition, listen to your intuition, and don't allow choices or feeling like a lack of choice, okay? You may feel like you have a lack of choice. Don't make a decision until you find out what your choices are, because there's always choices, okay? And you may have to take your time and figure that out when dealing with this person. I also see you going somewhere, and I feel like this is fun. It is like a date night. It feels relieving. So it's kind of like you're able to breathe. So it's like a breath of fresh air. So I don't know where you're going, but it feels like a breath of fresh air. I believe you're outside, and I feel like you're just going to be able to breathe and just enjoy each other. And really, really, really kind of depend on your partner to make you feel good, and he'll depend on you as well. So it's kind of like one of these moments where you just connect so solidly that you just know nothing's going to interfere. Okay, so you're going to have one of those moments in a few days, maybe a week. Okay, so look forward to that. Very, very good here. Okay, I don't see anything that you need to really, really worry about. As far as somebody else making you feel like shit, you know better. So don't allow them to do it, okay? But they're going to try. And sometimes they get to you. Try not to let them. No, I don't know. I don't know what the choice is about. I definitely, I don't know what it's about. But like I said, it's your mom or it's your ex. And they both do things that are just about them, not about you, Coco. So it really doesn't matter what it's about. If it doesn't feel good, don't let it in. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't let them rain on your parade. Okay? So if anybody wants an oracle card, just say me, and I will pull one for you. There's no book. They're just as it is, okay? Okay. All right. So, Aquileo, this is for you. Your card is accept for all that is worth. So, accept for all that is worth. So, whatever's happening, accept what's happening, okay? So Coco, your card. Karmic. So you got the karmic card. So definitely take a look at what's going on and know that no matter what's going on, that there's karma, and do the right thing, and that's all you need to worry about, okay? Samantha. Hi, Samantha. I didn't see you come in. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. So your card, Samantha, is you love me. So yeah, so definitely someone out there that you think about and they love you, okay? So just know that. All right? Anybody else want one? Anybody else here? So I'm going to pull one for myself. Allow for time and space. Okay? So don't get so busy that I get kind of where I don't allow things to just happen in my life, right? Where there's too much going on in my brain. I just need to take a break, right? So yeah. So Samantha, I know you usually donate. Did you want to donate before I go and you can get a reading? Because I'm gonna shut the stream down if you don't want to donate. Okay, my dear. So I'm watching there and here, right? Yes? Okay, go ahead, my dear. And then post your question, okay? And then we'll close it down, Coco. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, let me tell you about my date. You guys were asking about my date. It went very well. My second date was good with him as well. There's just no spark. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, he seems like a nice man, but there's just no spark. And I'm not doing no spark. There's got to be a bit of a spark. It doesn't have to be fireworks anymore, but there has to be something, right? And I just wasn't feeling that. So I'm not going to see him. But at least it's hopeful. You know, it gave me hope that there is people out there that I could be possibly compatible with, that I can enjoy conversation with somebody. So that's all good. So I was really, really happy about that. Perfect. So yeah, so you just never know, right? So go ahead and post your question, Samantha. And, okay, so just one question. Perfect, my dear. Go ahead and post your question, okay? Yeah, exactly. And don't be sorry. I mean, it was great. I learned a lot, and it was good for me, and it's practice, right? So I'm just going to keep doing it. And I'm joining more things, and maybe I'll meet somebody in person even. So I'm doing the online, and I'm getting out in the community. So we'll see what happens. Okay, will my illness improve by next week? You got sick right as you moved. Aw. Okay, let's have a look. So make sure that you're checking with the doctor if things are not improving, right, Samantha? Because this is just cards, right? So let's see what the cards say. Yeah, exactly. There has to be a little bit of a spark, right? So we have the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. I'm going to say yes, you are going to continually get better. Okay, so I see it improving on a steady basis. It's going to take a few days for you to actually feel better, but you are improving gradually and it will continue to improve, okay? So by next week, so 3-4 days, I see it's going to be exponentially better. Now, like I said, I'm not a doctor. So if there's any doubt, anytime, go and get checked, okay? So if there's any doubt that you're getting better, go see your doctor, okay? And that's really, really important. Don't just trust this reading, okay? As the cards show, they show you're going to steadily improve and you're going to get better. But I want you to know that if you don't feel better, if you're not improving, to go to the doctors, okay? So yeah, but I do see you getting much better. I actually see by Tuesday, you're going to feel a lot better. And I should be on here on Tuesday, so come and check. And because I was really sick this last Tuesday, so come and check on Tuesday and let me know how you're doing, okay, Samantha? So there you go, my dear. Good, good. And follow up if you have to with your doctor, okay? But I do see you getting much, much better. And by Tuesday, I feel that you're going to be pretty much in balance, okay? So you're definitely on the mend by Tuesday, okay? So thank you, my dear. Well, thank you, everybody, for all your donations. And thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate all of you. I love you all. And I will see you again really soon. Hopefully I pop on this weekend sometime. Can't guarantee that, but I'll see you Tuesday, okay? I love you guys. Take care. Bye for now, everyone. Mwah. Thank you, Coco. Couldn't do this without you, my dear. All right, so I'm signing off. Here we go.